All right, I'm on hole number 8 in the Vintage Open Tournament in Wednesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. All right, hole number 8, Sniper, Navigator, 4 backspin, no side spin, 1.25 per ring. I've got 1.25 and a full ring adjustment. So I think I'm going to do, let's look at it. I'm going to do a full ring adjustment. These holes aren't playing necessarily based off your red line. So your red line for your minimum club or your mid club or your max numbers are off because there is some elevation changes on some of these holes. So getting the numbers right or making the wind adjustment correct, like either adding on for the wind and then making the right adjustment, or changing the adjustment to allow for that, is what you're trying to dial in, or what at least I'm trying to dial in as the week goes on. In the weekend round, I want every one of those shots on those par 3s to be a near miss or an in the hole. So I'm using a sniper. Switch this bag back to my sniper. Sniper and navigator. If I can get them dialed in on the weekend round where I'm really close like that, then I'll switch to one of the lower wind balls on the weekend just to help me out. But the key is to make sure that you're making the right adjustments before you blow one of your lower wind balls. It's not going to help you to lower the wind if you're still making the wrong adjustment. So sometimes when you watch these holes and you're like, hey, he's just playing the hole over and over, the deal is that I am making minute adjustments to try and dial that in, to try and perfect my notes. So I'll go back and watch these videos as I upload them and make sure I can tighten my notes up a little bit, make a new note sheet as we get into the opening round. Four backspin, no side spin. And some of the numbers that I'm trying on my clubs too, as far as like minimum and mid numbers, I've changed some of those numbers on some of my clubs, on my wood and my long irons, and the numbers aren't drastically different than they were before, but they're different because I was finding that I wasn't being as successful with those clubs as I am with my short iron. I got the numbers dialed in on my short iron. Okay, 4 backspin, no side spin. Go right at it. Okay, it's a 3-3 side spin, so we're a sniper, so it'd be 3.3 rings if we did a full adjustment. So I'm going to do a full adjustment. And we know we have pure side wind like that, so if I can hit this perfect, it's going to give me a pretty good read on whether or not I'm making the right wind adjustment. And I hit it great to the left. Urgh! Can't learn anything from a great. Other than that would have been really close to going in the hole if I'd hit it perfect. So I think maybe that full wind adjustment I've got 2 different notes here. The one that says full ring adjustment was correct. So I'm going to make sure I wrote down 1 per ring. Even though we're a min club. Now if I can hit that perfect a couple times to kind of dial that in, I may find that using the 1 per ring is not right. Maybe I need to add on to the wind first and then do the correct adjustment for where it is in the ball. So, if you're using the Golf Clash Notebook stuff, I think for minimum club for a sniper's like 1.33. I think I'm doing 1.5. So if we make a wind adjustment and then go back to where the ball's at on that hole, it would probably be a pretty big wind adjustment. I'll keep working on that. I'll go back and watch the video. You can go back and rewind that and really kind of see where the ball setup is. I need to hit perfect. It'll be better for me and you. That way we can really see where it's at. Hitting great doesn't help. All right, that was hole number 8 of the Vintage Open Tournament in Wednesday's qualifying round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.